In today's video, we are making a cute soda shop sign and playing with a little glitter. So let's get chalking. Hey friends, so I am super excited to play with this transfer. I already created another project with this transfer set that come in Come in and hang out. I will be sure to link that project below. Today I'm going to use the Soda Shop transfer from that set, and I'm using the 5x12 box frame that I'm going to paint in Anita's Craft Paint in Princess Pink. And you'll see I do a couple layers. I did one layer, and once I dried it, I realized that I wanted a little bit better coverage, so I added a second layer of paint to that. And then once I do that and I make sure it's dry, I'm going to distress the edges of my frame just because I like the look of that, just personal preference. And then once my paint is absolutely dry, I am going to be sure to wax my surface. You may have seen yesterday I shared a video of why you need to wax. It just helps protect your transfer and your painted surface. So I always use wax on a painted surface, especially on wood, or especially metal, but on wood surfaces as well. So you can see here that I'm just distressing the edges, and then once I do that, I am going to grab my transfer, and the colors I am using today are going to be Camel, Bark, Candy Apple, and then Duchess, which was the color of the month for April. And if you haven't seen May's color, it's very saucy. I can't wait to use that color along with the Club Couture transfer for this month. Love those both. So be sure to look for videos coming soon for that. I have ordered that. So like I said, I'm going to use Camel for the little ice cream cone, and then I used Bark for the drink. Just kind of seemed appropriate because I like Coke, so I thought maybe that could be a Coke. And then I'm going to use the Duchess because it's glittery for the top of the ice cream and the little fizzies on the drink. And you'll see here I'm kind of pulling it up as I go. The weather here in North Alabama is a little bit warm, and when it's a bit warm, the paste tends to dry faster. I don't quite have the AC on for the most part yet, so I have my windows open and I'm loving it. So I don't want my paste to dry in my transfer, so I'm kind of going to do this in 3 stages. I did the drinks, and then I'm going to do the words down there in Candy Apple and the black, and then I'm going to pull that up a little bit, and you can just let your transfer fall right back down. Don't press it back down. I kind of dried this part a little bit just because I didn't want my chalk paste to smudge at all. And then I'm going to chalk the Soda Shop in the black, and I of course am out still of my jar of paste. I actually have an order coming today, yay! So I have a new jar coming. So I just used a single, and it was a little bit needed a little bit of water, so I just spritzed a little bit of distilled water in there and stirred it up, and got to chalking. So once I pulled this up, I realized that I didn't quite like the look of the top of the ice cream cone. It needed a little bit more paste. So I washed my transfer, then lined it up and went back over that. And then once the entire thing is dry, I'm going to go back over this with some stickles. Now, if you're not familiar with stickles, this is more of kind of a scrapbooking thing. I use it on scrapbook pages, but I thought it would be fun to add some extra glitter and dimension to the top of my ice cream cone, and then also to the little fizzies on the drink. And then I let that sit and air dry overnight. I wasn't sure how it would react to a hair dryer. I didn't want it to spread or melt, so I just kind of set it aside and let it dry, and I was really happy with how that turned out. So I think come this winter or Christmas time, you'll probably see me add in some stickles to my winter and Christmas projects. So this project was a lot of fun. If you'd like to see more videos like this, be sure you like and subscribe, and be sure to leave me a comment below. And as always, thanks for watching.